Oh god, if this is odd, I lose. I hate playing against odd paladin as odd rogue, especially without better one-drops. Ideally, to win this matchup, you want fireflies and... What else do I want? I want a Firefly, Diamond, or Crystallizer. Crystallizer's a weird card. I don't know why it's in this deck. I just needed another one-drop, and I saw a lot of people play it, so I decided to just throw it in there. Wait, it's not odd. I actually got this game in the bag. This game's over. I've already won. He just hasn't caught up yet. We're going to play an Arch and Squire. Next turn, I'm going to have to determine whether or not coining an SI agent is better or worse than just weaponing. I'm pretty sure it's worse because I want to save the coin for Vilespine Slayer because it just has a lot more value. Oh, oof. That's fine. He does get to draw a card, but I'm going to be able to just kill this off. It's fine. Fact of the matter is, I lost some pretty decent early game aggression based on that. The fact that he got the extra Divine Shield. But to be totally honest, like, it's fine, especially since I do this one drop. We're gonna bop him right in the face. We're gonna play that. We're gonna re-weapon back up. Now next turn I can still combo off with the Deadly Poison and SI Agent. I meant to press the end turn button. Nope, I didn't mean to. I meant to greet him. I'm not toxic. I swear I'm not toxic. I meant to say hello. But I can do that, or I can... Well, it looks like I'm going to try to go aggressive here. But I actually might not even play the Deadly Poison. I may just do this. Saves a little extra combo potential in my hand. Fungal Mancer exists. I feel like I should have placed the SI Agent over here. And minion placement's somewhat important, and I've definitely been overlooking that just in general. Just as a player, I've been overlooking it, and that's a mistake. So, you may think that what I'm going to do is weird, but I'm going to hit both of these. That way, the Divine Shield stays on this minion. Now, this Divine Shield staying on this minion is actually huge, because if he Equality Consecrates, which he can't do now because of the nerf, but if he Wild Pyromancer Equalities, this minion will actually still stay alive, which is pretty important in my opinion. I've still got Sinister Strike, I've got Poison Daggers, I've got 7 damage in hand as is. Let's see how much damage I can actually do. So I have 7 plus 11. That's not quite enough. That's okay, I guess. Timeout. Again, that's fine. Like, I'm not too upset by that. I'll just trade a 3-5 into this. I don't want to play a minion because he could just wipe my board next turn, and I do have game in hand. So, as of right now, since I feel very safe and I know I have game in hand, I'm not going to play the minion. Again, this is why that was so important. Equality Consecrate, he did end up having the combo. But that's fine. This is why we wanted to keep the Divine Shield on this minion. For that purpose alone. Hit him in the face, hit him in the face. I'm pretty sure this game is a winnable game for me still. That timeout was definitely a bummer. Still hate that card with the Burning Passion. Basically, it's just I don't get a turn. Well, he still gets a turn, but you don't get a turn. Killing the 6-1. Oh, another Consecrate, probably. Yeah. Interesting. Literally about to just play a Vilespine Slayer for board pressure. How much damage do I have in my hand right now? I have 7. By playing him on the board, it gets me closer to game. It also makes me look desperate and makes me look like I don't have any options in my hand, when really I still do. I still have another Vilespine Slayer in my hand, which is why I'm okay with this. If he decides to actually play something else, I'm fine. Hammer of Wrath? On that? Again? Okay, as long as he has 1 HP at the end of this, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think I win the game off of this, honestly. 1, 2, 3. You assassinate that. We have Sinister Strike. Wait, shoot, is that actually a game? So we have 2, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's game. This is 6. We assassinate this bad boy. And then we hit him in the face and we Sinister Strike to finish him off. Well played. Oh my goodness. If I had lost that game, it literally would have been because he stalled me out for a turn with the timeout and was able to draw more options. Like, he did still have a quality consecrate in hand, but it just stalled out a turn to where I couldn't commit to do anything. And playing against an aggro deck saying you literally can't even play the game for this turn. It's just some code. Every time someone plays timeout, I'm probably going to complain about it. I apologize in advance. I just genuinely think it's an unhealthy card for the game. But, you know, once things cycle out and everything goes back to normal and we see Control Paladin might not be as strong because it has less OTK potential. But, I mean, I don't know. I still think it's dumb. It's weird because at this point, this is an entirely different topic from the timeout. Timeout moved past that. This is a new game. I feel like I've played Nano before. I feel like since I've been in this rank for so long, I feel like I'm just playing against a lot of the same people. Also, I like this opening hand. When I have coin, I actually like keeping the Vilespine Slayer a decent amount of the time. And having the extra little charge can be helpful too. With the South Sea deckhand, so I genuinely think this is a keepable one. Ideally, he has nothing turn. It would be a little less optimal if he plays something like a Spring Pop, but that being said, I can still deal with it with weapons. Let's see, what's the worst thing he can do here? He could theoretically play Crackling Razormaw, in which case, if he gets like +1/+1, I weapon, coin, South Sea deckhand, kill off his board, and then next turn play the Thug. What did I tell you? I am a god at reading these things. Like, it's not even funny how good I am at this game. Or at least getting hard reads. We're going to hit this into that, so I take less damage overall. He still has a rush, which is a bummer, but it's the fact that I had to use the coin so early means that the Vilespine Slayer is less effective. But I do still have 1-drops in hand, so I can combo it off turn 6, which is still okay. Like, he's not going to have anything too big before turn 6. I don't think, because that's when he gets Rexar and he's able to craft things, and after that, I'm going to need the Vilespine Slayer. If I had mulliganed... Not mulliganed. No, yeah, mulligan. If I mulliganed the Vilespine Slayer, I would have had a 1/3 in hand, which means that it would still be alive right now. And I wouldn't have had to use the coin. But then again, if I wouldn't have had to use the coin, then there might not have been stuff I wanted to combo with the coin. So, I don't know. I like the security of having the Vilespine Slayer in my hand for later. Animal Companion, give me Huffer. That's not Huffer. That's significantly worse than Huffer, actually. Oh boy. This particular turn gives me not a single good option. If it had been Huffer, I could have dealt with it. If it had been Leoke, I would have been less hurt dealing with it. But this one, as it stands, I can't deal with this minion. This is a really, really awkward turn to be in right now. I'm pretty sure I just hit it, pass. I'm going to take 4 more damage than if it had been Huffer. But, like, I could have... the reason I didn't play 1-drop was because if I had played 1-drops, I couldn't combo as well, and he'd just trade into 1 and get a value trade off of it and get 2 mana worth and still deal damage to me, and I would have still needed to use the charge of my weapon. This way I save some resources, which isn't, like, hugely important into this matchup, because I kind of need to rush him down before he gets Rexar, but, I mean, it could still also be worse. Really was hoping it was Huffer, though. God, if it had been Huffer, I would have actually been so happy. Or Leokai would have been happy, because then I could have played the Crystallizer and it wouldn't have died. And he couldn't have, like, traded into it or something, so it would have been safe to play a 1-drop. Okay. That's not great for me. Ooh, oh, no. Oh, God, I can't actually deal with that. Okay, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, and if he has, like, kill commands in hand, I lose. But we're going to play the Thug. We're going to hit him. I'm putting myself in a lot of danger right now, actually. I've put myself dangerously low. At 14 health against a Hunter, double kill command kills me here. Like, he can't play it necessarily this turn, but he'll be able to kill me in, like, a turn or two. And whether or not he goes face makes me think that he has at least one. A Lynx. A flanking strike. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he had the Lynx in his hand still. Trying to think how I can best work around this. I can kill his 3/3, drop a Tar Creeper, and be okay. Which is what I think I'm gonna do here. I think I'm gonna kill this off. As long as he can't kill the 1/5, I should be okay. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose this game just because of the fact that he had just a much better start than I did. Kill command my Tar Creeper. Win the game. Oh, he's gonna Hunter's Mark. He still runs it. Oh no, he doesn't. He's gonna have that with the other little links. I don't know. That animal companion being Misha, I probably handled that situation poorly. I probably should have just played the 1-drops. I over-prioritized the Vilespine Slayer, but I don't know. I just felt like if I had gotten to a position with this, and if I hadn't needed to use the coin right off the bat, it would have been fine. And I probably didn't need to use that coin there. Thinking back, like, what did he have on the board? A 2-1 and a 3-2? I could have killed both of those off and saved the coin for the Vilespine Slayer and just dealt with it next turn. Like, turn 3 literally would have been absolutely fine. I could have either A, played a 3-drop, I don't remember if I had one, or B, South Sea Deckhand, kill with my weapon, make a new weapon, and that still would have been a 3-mana play. So I definitely didn't need to do that. I over-prioritized clearing the board immediately rather than saving the coin for the intended purpose. And for anybody wanting to play this deck, if you have the coin, unless you absolutely need to, save the coin for the Vilespine Slayer, because I sacrificed my coin and killing his Scavenging Hyena for, and, you know, not taking like 12 damage for not taking an extra like 4, which would have been, like, it's not that big of a deal. But actually, it is a big deal. For anybody watching this, if you need to take anything away from this video and you made it this far, take away this. Take away the fact that the coin is extremely important in this deck, and unless you absolutely need to, like, you will probably lose anyway, or lose if you don't do this, save the coin for a Vilespine Slayer. Even if you don't have a Vilespine Slayer in your hand and you have the coin, save it for like an SI Agent or a Vilespine Slayer. It's so important. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a little bit from my mistakes, and see you. Also, thank you, Wicked Kevin, for thinking I have good content. I will talk with you right now. If you're watching this video, know that I am about to have a conversation with you, and this happened 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3. 2? I'm gonna go with 2.5. Don't mind me just playing a little bit of Odd Rogue for kind of a post-nerf special, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This opening hand's not necessarily the greatest, and for all of you who are wondering why I'm rank 5 right now, well, I made this cool new little aggro priest deck that started off 4-1 and I thought was very, very good, and then lost 9 in a row, and I decided to get rid of it. Basically, the premise of the deck was I would deal damage to myself and heal myself and play like Happy Ghoul and stuff. And in theory, it was better than it was in practice. Elemental Mage, Do I have to really worry about this? I don't think so. I think I could just drop a Tar Creeper and hit him in the face, and this will deal with any of the threats that he initially plays. It's not as an aggressive option, but I think that's fine. Oh my goodness, he has so many things. Oh, I have to deal with that, like, immediately. I don't know why he played that, to be honest. I can straight up kill it. Oh, not with that, though. We're going to kill it with this. We're going to kill it with fire. We're going to drop a Vicious Fledgling, and then hit him in the face. I really wish I had had another 1-drop, or... yeah, another 1-drop would be really nice. That's fine. Like, that's still a bummer, but I can deal with that. I'm thinking a Fungal Mancer play, hit him in the face with this. And I think just forcing him to have a response is probably the best. Can't be targeted by anything's probably my best option. Because that way you can't go hit, ping. But Death Rattle could be nice if he has board wipe. And I'm pretty sure that he will. But then again, this is a wonky deck. And it's probably because I'm at rank 5 right now. This is going to be a harder decision. I'm going to go with can't be targeted. That way if he does decide to kill it, it has to be through a board wipe of some kind. Which he probably has. Hit into coin. Meteor? Oh, Arcanosaur. That one's fine, I guess. Like, it's not that big of a deal. What's that? Yes, of course. We'll drop a Henge Clan, go face. Basically, at this point, the goal is to just go face. He coined that out, which means that he doesn't have any real other options. He's going to have to hit that, ping it in order to kill it. If he doesn't, I'll just run rampant. I will absolutely annihilate him. I do have some potential, like, later game stuff. That's a bit of a bummer. Not going to lie. Well, that's better. That he had to hit both of those things into it. Interesting. So, I can't play anything and get the SI agent to kill the Ziliac, so I'm going to end up healing him regardless of what I do. And if I did Void Ripper, then I wouldn't be able to kill it with the SI agent anyway. So we're just gonna Kobold, heal him 3, and then weapon back up. It's not the best play in the world, but it's what I'm going to be forced to do. I am still left with the 2/2 weapon that I can deal with anything he plays, and a Vilespine Slayer. Having both of them in my hands is actually pretty nice. That way, if he plays something big, I can deal with it immediately. Okay. Is that what he discovered? Wait, what? No, he didn't discover that one. He discovered a different one. Ooh. At this point, this is a pretty good spot to be in. I can basically just do whatever I want here. I think I'm going to ping off one with this. And then kill off that. And probably just re-weapon up. There's no reason to flood the board with this stuff, especially considering I want to save at least both of them for the combos. I think it's pretty nice to just save that. Also, quality, we're going down to low. My computer is clearly struggling, and I don't think it really changes the quality that much. It does a little bit, though, but not like a ton. What can he do on 8 mana? Voodoo Doll? Okay. I disagree with that play a decent amount, to be honest, because, like, now I kill off the 5/5. Go face with these. Leave the Voodoo Doll alive, because there's really no reason to kill it, right? Because if I kill it, it'll just kill my thing, but this way I get the extra little bonus. Very glad it went on the 6/5. If I had played this totally optimally and around something like a Meteor, this one's an okay placement, but I should have placed probably the Vilespine here. Okay, I guess it didn't really matter. We'll go with that. Assassinate. Ooh, that is not where I wanted to place it. I wanted to place it on this side, especially for Meteor. So actually, I guess I'll play a guy here to keep it alive. That's actually a pretty big bummer. I didn't want to have to play the 1-2. I probably would have regardless, but I didn't want to. I wanted to leave it over. I wanted to play the Vials plan on the other side. That way he meteored it. But for some reason it ended up right here. Ooh, a Tar Creeper? Can I win the game with Void Ripper here? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, especially now that I drew that. Yeah, the answer is yeah. Without even really a question. All of these things gain a bit of damage. He trades into that and kills it. And then this is enough damage just as it is. But we'll play the charge just to prove that I had even more damage. Won't even use the charge. Just like that. First game, over. First game, easy peasy lemon squeezy. This deck has still got it. Not just because I played against an elemental mage, which is just objectively a bad deck right now unless you draw Jaina, but because this deck still feels as fluid as it has always been. And I used to run Sprint just because I never really had Myras, but I crafted Myras a little while back because I was thinking about playing this deck and the Miracle Rogue where it just put out a ton of those spiders. So, and since it came out recently, it'll be in the meta for a really long time, at least another year. So I don't know. The point is, I have it now, so it'll be an even better deck. And my win rate with it was already like a 55%. So nerf, but then I buffed it with this. It's still a good one.